So it's September 2025. I'm playing Silk Song, and I've got 100 line Last Defense Academy like 60 hours deep into my brain cells, so my emo blood has kind of gotten pumping fresh. I randomly had the idea while I was shopping, hey, I've been wanting to make my fans a little bit more emo. Why don't I just shoot out my top five, my little ranking video for the Pierce the Veil albums? This is my unquestionable numero uno emo band, or even metal band. I mean, they're one of my favorite bands of all time. There's nothing else to the conversation about the bands that shaped my taste in this kind of music, which is one of my favorite kinds of music. I mess heavy with dirty vocals, hard, fast metal, and just kind of like the classic like screamo sound of their kind of golden year era, which is to kind of disclose a few things about my taste and set expectations. One is, yes, I love dirty vocals. I love screaming. It's one of my favorite parts of emo music. So that's, a little divisive. But more boring is I do have really basic tastes because, as I mentioned, I like the heavy albums, I like the fast albums, I love the rhythmic nature of a lot of their older stuff, and you can probably tell what two albums I don't like based on that if you know anything about Pierce the Veil discourse and how fans generally sit. But without further ado, here is my quick 4, 5, 3, 2, and the 1, all in order. Number 5, Misadventures? Jaws of Life? You knew this was coming. Today, I would say Misadventures is my least favorite Pierce the Veil album because unlike Jaws, I don't respect it. I have to explain this in terms of the 300 yen pizza you can eat from the restaurant Caesarea in Japan. Is this good Italian food? No, but for 300 yen, like $3 in America, you can get just that little taste of pizza every couple bites, and it keeps you going, I tell you, which makes it shockingly addicting. This album just does not hold up. It follows a similar style to the first three, but it's just not as connected, it's not as punchy, it's not as exciting. I just kind of take a song from here every couple of months since it's been years since I got to hear new music, and I'll just be like, there's a little bit of flavor on this one today. Not to fully roast it though, because things like Gold Metal Ribbon, there's just absolutely brilliant stuff that has really impacted in me there. Like the space and the sky imagery, like "Are you up there? Just give me a signal, I'm reaching you now" is a chilling start to a song. I swear I can hear you in the wind. That's an amazing chorus. There's absolutely one or two things I love about every song, but every song just has such a Diet Pepsi vibe in how those things do not connect, and I can't listen to it for very long. It's just so watery. It's just a worse version of what came before it. But it's a Pierce the Veil album. Number 4 is debatably not a Pierce the Veil album. That's not because the drummer is gone. I hate the drummer just like the next person. I dislike how much my love for rhythm connects me to the albums with him. I love that the 3 remaining members tried to forge their own sound, but I kind of have to give my micro rant on weird bands going pop whenever we talk about this. I grew up a fan of Mars Volta, who sculpts 13-minute prog, space opera, jazz-infused, Latin-infused, weird, indulgent prog rock music. I saw them go pop. And their little soft boat rock album is really, really rich and good. I can appreciate it. I grew up with Portugal the Man, who made pretty cool, inspired, stoner indie stuff, and they went hip-hop. And after 2 albums, I really saw the vision. I think they make great hip-hop, and I don't even know hip-hop. Jaws of Life is not like that. Jaws of Life is so watery, but it's got some really good soul. I mean, this is the album that has Emergency Contact, which is easily a top 5 song for me of the entire discography. There's good stuff in here. I think especially the lyrics for a lot of songs. I mean, some of them are weird, It's poppy and light and watery and missing a lot of what makes like a good rock song. But, there's vision, and I've heard people say that there's a lot of thought that goes into all these songs, and, like, even as a Radiohead fan, I can't see the vision. Like, okay, indulgent, weird, lyric-based, light electronics, I just don't get it. Yeah, I kind of get the TikTok band allegations, which I didn't understand back in the day, but I can't with some of these songs. Like Past the Nirvana and Shared Trauma, I was shocked when I heard them. It's like, ugh, yeah, we're so depressed and quirky. And I'm like, what? What is this? I don't get this album, but I try and I respect it because they're trying something. Number three, I am so happy I decided to go for a top five angle last minute instead of going chronologically because I am so excited to talk about my least favorite of the original three. Selfish Machines has undeniably the best intro to any album I could tell you. Every single layer of Vistitos peels off to reveal another row of spikes that just dig themselves into your heart and then peel away before revealing another beautiful idea. I can't believe the first minute of that song. I call this my least favorite of the original three because the low moments are pretty low, and I've been noticing that, like, I can't just, like, listen to it all the way the same way I can the other ones. There's some dull moments and all that stuff, but the highs are so iconic. Like, we be swimming circles in the blue light, indeed. Some of these songs are thrilling, iconic masterpieces. Yeah, it's beautiful. Also, revisiting it, that high school incel song is hilariously evil. Hold up, this is innocent blood. All the Beach Boys look like sharks as I watch them feed on you. It's over. If I die, you die too. I've been saving myself for you. That's an evil incel song. It's spooky, it's raw. This whole album just goes to a lot of places. It's a real Pierce the Veil album, and I love it. It's excellent music. I love talking about Flair for the Dramatic, and I can't even talk about Flair for the Dramatic. Back in the day, I picked up one Pierce the Veil album, and it sustained me for 7 months because every individual song would be my favorite thing for like 3 weeks. This was the third and final album to do that, so I don't know, like, I'm just like, yep, this is more Pierce the Veil. It's got the electric, exciting aspects. It's got the more low-key melancholy aspects too, and I like them a lot better than Selfish Machines because I never feel like it's dragging down the pace of the album. In fact, even the best can't make it in Hollywood no more, or whatever it is, that song. I once listened to that while I was hanging out in the Splatoon Wii U lobby, and it was just, I was so melancholy, and now whenever I see that lobby, I'm like, the best can't make it in Hollywood. No more. This is such a stupid, corny, funny feeling to have, but it's a good one and it's rad. No, this is one of those jet fuel albums. Cheap Bouquet, just, oh my god, from the very beginning, that guitar idea, just hanging out naked before things really launch, just elevates everything in your body to get you ready for the whole ride. It's just this open space, and then go! And then by the end, it's like a Dragon Ball Z superpower level up unlock. You're just standing there as waves of energy pour over you. It's amazing. But then you've got like all that talk of severed limbs. Like, there's so much symbolism and creepy dark stuff in here. And Drella is undeniably one of my favorite Pierce the Veil songs ever. That shit with its rocket fuel rhythm and over-the-top crazy symbolism and imagery and just crazy, crazy, crazy moments one after another, that was my life support machine for like 3 months in grad school. Drella is like an emergency smash in case of need for adrenaline button inside of my chest. These songs have so much bite, so much groove, so much just belter stuff you have to stand out of your seat for, and it still goes to some of the most melancholy and low-key things that you can find in any of these albums, so I fucking love it. It's like Knuckles the Echidna. I never think about this album. I don't have any lucid thoughts about it, but look at that trio with the big 3 albums, and he's always here doing his thing, he's doing a great job, and he's friggin' cool, and I really value him. Thank you, Flair for the Dramatic. I love you. It is a crisp September morning in grad school, and this story is also about Splatoon again. I am at a Best Buy, fried out of my mind off of exhaustion and misery and schoolwork and stress, holding Squid Sisters amiibos as if they were like a gift of God that I never thought I would get another chance to buy if I didn't grab right now. And the tired piercings lady at the checkout sees my Pierce the Veil Collide with the Sky t-shirt and says, all right, well, Pierce the Veil's a pretty popular band on TikTok now, so I gotta grill ya. What's your actual favorite song? And I am so strung out, and I want to cry, because these songs have been my life for the last, 13 months. They did everything for me. They washed my laundry, they got me up, they made my dinner. These songs mean the world to me. And I couldn't really pick a favorite. I just looked at her miserably, Disasterology is really good, and I'm like, no, it's the first one on Collide. She's like, oh yeah, Heaven Above, yeah, it's Heaven Above. This album is one of my favorite albums of all time. It is monstrous. It is full of energy. From the little intro track that brings you into Hell Above, not Heaven Above, to just all of those fucking suicide bangers for the rest of the opening. Like King for a Day, which apparently is a super popular TikTok song now, but every song is so iconic and rich and powerful. It just punches you in the gut over and over again. It is the most listenable album. Everything stretches from one to another, but if you cut off just one song, everyone is so incredibly rich. I mean, dare you to jump off the Jersey Bridge. I bet you never had a Friday night like this. It's crazy and unhinged, but there's just so much going on that you can't even process it. It is a hurricane of force, and Hell Above is absolutely my favorite Pierce the Veil song upon reflection. I mean, that song, and it's almost militant march energy, and that just sense of you have to move, you have to go, this isn't a safe place, you have to go now. That meant the world to me when I got into Metroid and Metroidvanias. It was the very same time that I was getting into this emo stuff. Literally, Super Metroid and this album collided at the exact same time, and that feeling of having to carry on, the strength that I feel when I listen to Hell Above, it's one of the most powerful songs in my life, and this album is just magnificent. The cover art is just beautiful and haunting. It touched me in such a deep personal way at the time. It's just a banger after banger. I can't even say anymore. Hold On Till May does a lot for a lot of people too. It's nice to have a softer song mixed in here. I do like it, but I like every song. The more I listen to anything, the better it is. I mean, 100 Sleepless Nights is hilarious. I love that one. You said I'm having a baby, and before I could cry, you're leaving me just when I thought you were mine. We're gonna fuck every night until you have that baby with your husband. I love this album. It's so crazy. It's pulled off so well. It's just a tour de force. Yeah, this sits deep in the heart of my music taste, so it's my #1 album. Big surprise. But thank you for listening. God, that was fun. If you want me to do that again, let me know. I will. I might even reuse this thumbnail because it was really fun to make, and I could do any album covers with it. For other bands, I would definitely do a tier list. Oh yeah, I did that Radiohead tier list on a stream once. That's fun. Yeah, I don't know. Not my comfort zone, not my forte, totally new stuff, but I just wanted to let this one rip. So thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourself and eat your vegetables. Don't be too self-destructive. Don't be like the people in these songs. You should eat your gummy vitamins and wash your hair and go touch grass. Thank you.